and engineer. Your coaches. Okay. So I'm sorry about this disconnection. Okay. But I'm hear you. You said that the program start at 2020, right? And
Right.
yeah,
In
complete.
2020, with all when some virtual events starting virtual robotics competition in Latin America, especially in Colombia and South America, I saw the opportunity to participate. It was the first time I was going to participate instead of being a coach. And when I started doing that, there were things that I see we could do different. Yes, I see. I mean, first of all, the vision I had is not a matter of if robotics, virtual robotics competition, were going to be part of us. It was a matter of when we were going to start making that shift. So the vision that we have, different than other competitions that started in person and shift to virtual, we started as a virtual competition, doing things from home, from wherever you were. So our one of the good things that we have from our rules are the in all the challenges, they're easy to replicate anywhere. Like the tracks are easy to replicate, and the ones that are a little bit more difficult, we give you like the tools to do it at home, things like that. So our vision has always been try to be very accessible and very also affordable for the teens. So we have a very affordable registration fee compared to other competitions. Where other competitions, I think one of the cheapest competitions that you can find, I'm not going to say the name of the competition, but you find it usually $100, and that's cheap. And we have a maximum of $50. We have competitions where we only charge $10, $15, $20, up to 50. So we're very affordable. And now we're talking that usually virtual competition is no more than $15 to $20, and in-person competitions up to 50. So it's very affordable for a team of three. So we started in Colombia. We started doing that, and we started with one competition in 2020. I didn't I didn't expect that it was gonna grow as fast as it did. 2021 we did 4 competitions. 2022 we did around 10, and now we're talking around 13 to 14 competitions a year. And so that's been in the last 5 years. That's RoboJam in a nutshell. In a nutshell, for those that I haven't said this, but I'm from Colombia. I'm from Colombia. RoboJam started in Colombia. But right now, with 2 years ago, RoboJam shifted here to Mexico because I moved to Mexico for work reasons as a teacher, as a robotics teacher. And now we are doing everything from Mexico. And one of the things is that in Latin America, Mexico is one of the strongest countries with all the robotics education, STEAM education, problem-based learning. So for us, has been amazing being in a country that actually supports all this. So the two countries in Latin America that we are the strongest are Colombia and Mexico. Even though we also have competitions in Peru, in El Salvador, we started doing a virtual competition in the US, and all other parts of the country. We also have in the Philippines with Jenny Lou. We have been doing a lot of things in the Philippines with Oliver in Europe, especially in Slovenia, in Eastern Europe. And now we hope to transmit that now with RoboJam Egypt, with North Africa, and I started doing that. So that's RoboJam in a nutshell, what we have done, how we have grown, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah. So, as you said, we will take the main points to the RoboJam, North Africa, Egypt. Will be fees is $50 for 3 students plus coach, and the date will be 27 September, next 27 September. So we hope the event will be like all the events you said it before, and as we can see that RoboJam for in 4 or 5 years, it grew up fast because of the different challenges. I want you to talk us more about the challenges we have here. I can see it also all in website, and I changed it to English from Spanish. As you said, we can now see it's all in English, so we can understand. And also, we want to learn Spanish for sure.
Okay, that's good. No, but yeah, it has the option. It has the option. If you have the browser in English, it changes to English. So it has that option already built in. I just want to here do a parenthesis and say thank you to my good friend Joseph from the Robots Got Challenge. He Robots Got Talent, which is based in Egypt, is the one who actually did the whole web design for us. This new web design is all done by them, so thank you to them. Robots Got Challenge is actually one of our sponsors. They help us out in many technical things. So yeah, so the challenges, we have 9 different challenges. We have 2 challenges with simulator, which are RoboSketch and Random Map. Those are always virtual because it's only with a simulator from Bex VR. Some people ask me, like, why don't you create your own simulator? I'm like, the idea of RoboJam is not to create new things that you have to download or you have to pay for, is to use what is there, especially we can use it for free. We want that because we want you to have easy access to all these tools. So random map and row sketch is very easy to use. Basically, it's a challenge that the day of the competition, we tell you we're going to give you the challenge at a certain time, 15 minutes before we connect. We answer any questions that you may have, and the time on the dot, we release the challenge. For random app, they have to do certain tasks. For RoboSketch, they have to make a drawing. RoboSketch is for kids 12 and under. Random app for all ages. So those are those 2, and that's virtual. That's always virtual. So some people have asked me, so if I'm in the competition, competing in person, can I still do random and RoboSketch? Yes, you can. Just it's going to take time away from you doing the other things. But I mean, technically, you can. I mean, that thing with random and row sketch, you can connect from anywhere in the world. So one of the things that we want to do in this hybrid event, we have done it before here in Mexico, especially in the one in Michoacan, and we have done the virtual challenges along with the in-person competitions. So we hope you like that. Now, we have 7 in-person challenges. So the first one, if you just go up a little bit, the one on the right, you can see is Bristol Race. Bristol Race is for the little ones, for kids 12 and under. Usually the average age of competing for the kids are between 9 and 10 years old. And it's what we call a Bristol bot, which is a little robot that moves by vibration with a little brush, right? That's a biped race, a Bristol race. Biped race, it's a robot that has to walk in 2 legs, biped, right? That's what biped means. Uh,
I
I
have
have
a question. Okay.
yes,
I have a question
yes,
with
go
this.
ahead.
Okay. So if we have students like 6 years old, they can participate, but without programming, just like electric circuits and mechanical design, so the robots can change their legs and
Right.
go on.
So yes, different challenges have different restrictions of components. So it's very important to read the rules. Here in this page at the top, there is a button for the rules. So it's very important that you look at the rules. But for example, for biped race, first of all, it's open for all ages. So you're gonna see kids that are 7, 8 years old participating with kids that are 18. That doesn't matter. What we want is that that the kids participate in a level they feel comfortable with. If they feel comfortable participating, with older kids, do it. No problem with that. So yes, in Viper Race in particular, it doesn't mention that you need like a board. It doesn't mention that you need any sensors. It doesn't mention that you need any programming. So it only says that you have to do a robot that has to move from point A to point B the fastest it can. It is very important that I make an emphasis in the fact that it's biped, two legs, because just yesterday I was getting a message, somebody asking me if I have an hexapod, so that's six legs. Can he participate in biped? I'm like, no, hexa means six, biped means two. So
Two, only
it's
two.
important. It's important to be very clear about that, and we actually have a rule that in the rules it says it only needs 2 points of contact. That's it with the floor. If it has more than two, it's not considered a pipe. So it is important to know that. So yes, it can participate with any kind of components as long as it's doing the
Okay.
challenge, right?
So for this, so we will put the category under 10 together and category up to 10, 11, 12, and so on together, or all of them in one category, because it will not.
So this is the thing with RoboJam. In RoboJam, we don't have subdivisions by age or by skills. If it says it's for all ages, it's everybody together.
Okay.
If it says under 12, that means that's the cap, right? So, for example, Bristol is 12 and under. That means you cannot be 13, only 12 and under. But biped, again, if you are 10 years old, you want to participate with kids that are 19, and you're okay with that, you feel comfortable with your skills, do it. But they're going to be together. Parenthesis here, in-person events, the way RoboJam works is the following. You have 3 rounds that you do them at any moment. You have 2 hours to those 3 rounds. If you only do that, that's the time that you that counts towards your classification. But you can do up to 3, and the best score out of the 3 rounds is the one that helps you classify to the finals. So you have 2 really bad rounds and 1 good one. The good one helps you out to the finals, right? You have 1 really good one and you don't want to do anything else, and that's enough to go to the finals, you go to the finals, right? So that's the difference with other competitions, that you average the scores or you add them up. No, we count the best out of the 3. Now, after you're in the finals in all the challenges, then you do brackets, right? Like in a soccer match. The first one with the 8, the second one with the 7, and so on, so on, so on. And that way we start eliminating directly until we go to the final. So that's biped, okay? Now I'm going to talk about Pat Attack Junior.
Can can
Go ahead, go ahead.
can I introduce Dr.
Sure.
Hussein? Dr. Hussein Gad, are you with us? Can you hear us? Dr. Hussein?
If it doesn't work, you can send the chat.
Yeah, he was us, but I think they still have a problem. So a lot of coaches send me now in WhatsApp. We can't enter because of the fire, which have it
That's
here in Egypt, because it fit the big building of the connection here in Cairo. So it affect all the Egypt.
no, and
But
that's
it's
fine. That's
okay.
why we're
We
recording.
record.
That's why we're
We
recording.
record it, so it's okay. We record it, so they will listen to it. Okay.
So I'm going to continue with Pat Attack Junior. Pat Attack Junior is also for kids 12 and under. It is very simple. It consists of 12 different hexagons. So with a certain measurements that are in the rules. And you don't know the path until the day of the competition. Okay, before we used to give the path day before, a week before, and actually last year, these were the kids. The kids asked for this. So the reason we changed it to only show it the day of the competition is because the kids say like it gets boring. Like we already know the path. We already did it in a week. We know that
Good
it's going to
afternoon,
work.
Eduardo.
Hello,
Hello.
Dr. Hussein.
Hi, Dream.
Hello, Dr.
Sorry,
Hussein.
sorry for delay for response. I had a call urgency, so I can't couldn't to be with you in the line.
Yeah, and I told Mr. Eduardo also about the fire in the building in Ramses here in Cairo. It's we have a big problem in connection from yesterday until now.
Yes, yes, yes. It was a big problem in Egypt, affected on the network and everything in the connections depends on internet was affected by this damage in the main central of Egypt.
Yeah. Oh, thank God.
Okay.
Okay, Mr. Edwards just
I have a question really really interested for me. Uh, First, I need to present myself. My name is Hussein Aligat, head coordinator of projects in the University of Technological University in Egypt. Also, I have the vice director of entrepreneurship club at the university. My question is about my students from the category of universities. Can they share or the competition of RoboJam have category of entrepreneurship project or open project for adults or only for kids?
Okay. I'm gonna rephrase the question to be sure that I understand it. Okay.
okay.
So you're asking me if we have challenges that are for university students or only for schools. That's what you're asking,
Yeah,
right?
yes,
Yes,
All right.
yes.
he asked
The
about
main.
the
So,
university students, but he specific wants like the
okay.
open project, like they make a scientific project using
All right.
technology and robotics
Okay.
to solve
So
the problems.
I'm gonna talk about that. We used to have a challenge called a STEAM task. We don't have it anymore. Unfortunately, the reason for that is that we didn't have enough people registering for the challenge, that it got to the point that we had a competition with only one registration. So for that reason, we did it for 3 years. We don't have it anymore. We have it on an demand based. If we have enough teams interested, we can open it. But right now, for example, right now we don't have it open. But if we have enough teams per register interested in that, we can release it. But right now, that is not an option. Okay, so that is on one side, and the other one is about university versus high school. We don't make a distinction. We have challenges for kids that are 12 and under, and challenges for all ages. So if you are 85 years old and you want to participate in one of the challenges for all ages, you can do it. If you are 15, you can do it. If you are 6, you can do it. So the reason we do that is because our challenges, the idea is that you participate based on your skill, not on your age. So we have challenges that are more difficult on a skill basis than others. So if you feel that you have the skills to participate in those challenges, it doesn't matter if you are 95 or if you're 5, you can do it. Okay.
Okay, so available for anyone to present his idea through your competition.